Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. We're going to completely decode the modern LinkedIn algorithm, specifically how its unified AI ranking system now heavily prioritizes dwell time, semantic relevance, and deep reading behavior. If you've been feeling like your efforts on the platform are just falling flat, or if the very idea of updating your profile feels incredibly overwhelming, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're going to demystify how attention actually works on LinkedIn right now and how you can leverage AI to drastically optimize your presence without sounding like a generic bot. Here is our core thesis today. You do not need a $300 resume service, and you definitely don't need to hire an expensive personal branding consultant to transform your presence online. In just one focused pass, AI becomes your ultimate research partner and formatting engine. It's all about what we call the 80-20 rule. AI does 80% of the structural heavy lifting, but 100% of the core point of view and personal case studies, that has to come from you. The incredible truth here is that you can completely overhaul how you present your professional value in a matter of minutes. It's not about faking anything, it's about absolute clarity. Here is our roadmap for today's explainer. First, the native attention ecosystem. Second, why LinkedIn profiles fail. Third, the AI profile audit. Fourth, the XYZ experience formula. And finally, engineering native content. Let's jump right in. Section 1, the native attention ecosystem. Building ecosystems, not traffic funnels. Notice the stark contrast here. The old model, which you can see in muted graphite, treated LinkedIn like a cheap ad channel. You'd post content just to push people to external websites or gate your value behind tedious sign-up forms. But the algorithm has completely shifted. Raw, generic AI content gets zero reach today, not because the platform detects it, but because human readers simply scroll right past it. The new model is all about delivering value natively, right inside the feed. You build trust on platform, maximizing dwell time, and you convert that attention directly into inbound conversations. When you stop fighting the platform's desire to keep users on site and instead provide a rich, self-contained experience, the results are literally staggering. Look at this number. Over 4,500 inbound leads generated from this exact source strategy. Think about the gravity of that. When you give the algorithm exactly what it wants, deep reading behavior and high dwell time, it rewards you. And more importantly, your audience rewards you with their trust. Moving on to Section 2, why LinkedIn profiles fail. It's not a lack of experience, it's friction. Most profiles don't fail because the person isn't qualified. You've got the skills. They fail because of specific roadblocks. Vague headlines, generic about sections, and bullets that just list mundane daily tasks. You need what we call landing page architecture. Instead of a standard job title like VP of Marketing, your headline must be an outcome-driven positioning statement, like helping B2B enterprises scale organic acquisition via AI. And the first 3 lines of your About section, that needs to be a powerful hook designed specifically to trigger that see more click. If a potential client is confused for even 2 seconds, they keep scrolling. And what's the real culprit behind all these poorly optimized pages? Honestly, it's not laziness. It is friction. It's that overwhelming, heavy feeling of not knowing where to even begin. You stare at a blank About section and the cognitive load is just way too high to start writing. Friction acts as the primary barrier to personal branding. But what if we could just completely eliminate that barrier? Which brings us to Section 3, the AI profile audit. Using AI as a diagnostic tool, not an inventor. That excuse about friction, it is officially gone. Because this entire cleanup process takes exactly 15 focused minutes. Just 15 minutes to transform your profile from a confusing task list into a compelling, high-converting landing page. Let's look at exactly how to execute this audit and win back control of your professional narrative. To kick off the audit, we have to force the AI to diagnose before it ever edits. That sequence is absolutely vital. By asking this pivotal, foundational question right out of the gate, what stops people from hiring, following, or buying from this person based on their profile? You turn the AI into a strategic consultant pointing out your blind spots. If the model doesn't understand your exact roadblocks, it's just going to polish the wrong message. So here is the exact 5-step friction removal workflow. Step 1, You export a clean snapshot of your profile to a PDF right from LinkedIn on your desktop. Then head over to Claude.ai, select the Sonnet model, and turn on extended thinking to tap into its highest reasoning capability. You upload that PDF and explicitly ask the AI to audit the gaps and ask you clarifying questions first. When you answer those questions, the output gets incredibly sharp. Finally, review it, tell Claude to refine the tone, and simply copy it back over to LinkedIn.
Section 4, the XYZ Experience Formula, Engineering High-Fidelity Proof.
Once Claude diagnoses your profile, you need a strict standard for it to edit against. You are literally commanding the AI to rewrite your history using this XYZ formula. I accomplished X by doing Y, resulting in Z. This completely transforms a passive list of daily chores into dynamic, outcome-driven proof. For example, instead of just saying, manage to sales team, you tell the AI to write, scaled revenue by 20% by implementing a new CRM process, resulting in $1 million of new pipeline. See the difference? It completely changes how your history is perceived. By enforcing these specific constraints in your prompt, you ensure the AI makes your proof undeniable. You tell Claude, stick strictly to the XYZ formula, use a maximum of 3 bullet points per role to keep it incredibly tight, and integrate relevant keywords naturally so it stays ATS-friendly. Applicant tracking systems can filter a resume in a fraction of a second, so keywords do matter, but we absolutely have to avoid creating an unreadable keyword soup. It is a delicate balance of AI optimization and human readability. Finally, Section 5, Engineering Native Content, Converting Optimized Profiles into Inbound Conversations. With your profile now acting like a high-converting landing page, you can deploy specific, high-dwell native formats to pull people right into your orbit. We're talking multi-page PDF carousels that fully teach a concept to stop the scroll. You can prompt AI to turn your raw voice notes into these structured carousels. And here is a huge takeaway for your daily system: engaging in contextual, comment-driven discussions. Honestly, leaving 5 thoughtful, insight-driven comments on industry posts does far more for your initial reach than posting 5 times a week yourself. Oh, and remember, never put outbound links in your post body. Keep them in the comments or your direct messages. Because the easier you make it for people to consume your knowledge right there in the feed, the faster trust compounds. The goal has completely shifted. We are absolutely not chasing cheap clicks to an external blog anymore. The sole focus here is building more trust, capturing high-quality attention, and generating organic, inbound conversations that actually lead to real-world opportunities. So as you gear up to export your profile to PDF today and run this 15-minute Claude audit, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Look at your own page right now. What part of your profile is still making people work entirely too hard to understand your value? Stop letting friction cost you opportunities. Take those 15 minutes, clear up the confusion, and start building your native ecosystem today.